presence started to form amongst the cosmos. This small existence watched with great interest as creatures known as humans developed their civilizations and various cultures. Eventually, it noticed that these humans who appeared so strong during the day struggled with restless nights as they prepared for tomorrow's challenges. On the other hand, those who deserved retribution closed their eyes without a speck of remorse and went to sleep with a clear conscience. The quiet being looked upon these fragile creatures, and within it a desire to ease their minds at night arose. But the problem was, what could it do? It had no body, let alone the ability to help these humans. But as it pondered these thoughts, the universe seemed to respond to its wishes, and suddenly the faint presence felt a change. With a single thought, it started taking shape and form. Slowly, it started resembling one of those creatures on Earth, a human. However, this was not its true appearance. It did not have a true form. Its body was neither organic nor real. It simply chose to appear however it desired in the moment. It was a concept. It was the embodiment of dreams and nightmares itself. It studied itself with curiosity, looking at each of its appendages, running its fingers through its hair, touching its face. With its newfound ability to interact with other living beings, the entity quietly wandered the earth at night, taking form as a sleep demon with multiple eyes that could see through a person's soul to judge them, peering into the minds of those experiencing sleepless nights and blessing them with their sweetest dreams, while plaguing those who deserve it with their worst nightmares. Was it an angel? A devil? It was neither of those. It simply carried out its judgment based on what it saw after gazing into the very depths of one's being. It soon realized that its abilities were not limited to just Earth, to its dimension, to its plane of existence. It could go wherever it wanted, whenever it wanted, whether it be the past, present, or future. The entity took it upon itself to wander upon other worlds where life was different than on Earth. It was fascinated by all the worlds. Some had magic, others had futuristic technology. Many were simple yet unique, yet they all had one thing in common: inhabitants who were in need of a good night's rest. Throughout its journey, the entity took on many forms, changing to suit the environment of each place it visited. It experienced many things and grew close to many of the individuals it met along the way. However, it soon realized that these happy times would not last forever no matter where it went. There was one difference between it and everyone around it. It was immortal and ageless, and those around it were not. Every time it would witness all the relationships that it had developed eventually come to an end, due to the nature of time and short lifespans of everything and everyone it interacted with. It grew lonely and no longer wanted to experience the feelings of sadness, pain, and grief from losing those it grew close to. And so, with time, the lonely embodiment of dreams and nightmares itself slowly stopped showing in front of others and only made its appearance at night while everyone was asleep in order to fulfill its duty. But in doing so, it experienced a different kind of emptiness. Every day was the same monotonous routine, and the entity grew bored. It grew tired. It even created a small companion from the universe just like itself, a creature, a dream eater, to keep it company, but it wasn't the same. One day, as it sat in the dream realm it created for itself to reside in and watch others from afar, it realized something. It could create its own entertainment while still helping people without getting too close and attached to them. Thinking carefully to itself for some time, the entity decided to become a witch who grants wishes. After all, it was the embodiment of dreams and nightmares, so granting someone the wish of their dreams was well within its abilities. However, this did not come without a catch, of course. It started appearing before people who had strong ambitions and goals they wanted to fulfill. People who were willing to do anything, give up anything. It only asked for one thing from them: their lives. However, this was not nearly as scary as it sounded. The beings simply wanted their memories and stories at the end of their lives. It wanted to keep them to peruse without getting too involved with others. It would turn them into stardust that was kept within an hourglass. Those who agreed and accepted would not live another life. They would not reincarnate, but they would be forever memorialized within the hourglass. Whichever direction the story went was entirely dependent on the wisher. There was no guarantee of the outcome, no 100% chance of happiness or success. There were some who became rulers and others who became tyrants. Some improved their lives while others plunged themselves into ruin. The being did not go out of its way other than to provide a chance to change destiny, as it simply watched the fates of those it approached. And thus began a tale that many pass around as rumors, whispered here and there. If you are so desperate, so willing to do anything to change your life, perhaps your future will face a new direction if you look up at the night sky and utter the following: Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.